We're here tonight to show our appreciation and to pay tribute to a remarkable woman, Dr. Felicia B. Axelrod. We in the FD community are truly blessed, not because we have a devastating disease that we have to deal with every day of our lives, but because we have this incredible woman who has been with us every step of the way. It's almost inconceivable that one person could have devoted 40 years of her life to taking care of every aspect for every patient with FD. This is just a small token of our gratitude, to show her how we care for what she's done for us. Truly, she is our hero. She saved our lives, our children's lives, and made a real difference in the history of FD.
If I had to think of one word to describe Dr. Axelrod, well, can I say three?
One word.
I'm kind of caught between two.
It's hard to choose just one word.
Amazing.
Loving.
Persistent. Dedicated.
Remarkable.
Tireless.
Never says never.
Beautiful.
Brilliant.
Tenacious.
Exuberant.
Kind.
A gem.
The best there is.
All those things.
When I was a kid, if you got a doctor to make a house call, it was the greatest thing in the world. And picture somebody making house calls for 300 some odd patients, 40 years running. It's just an incredible feat.
She doesn't have to go into the operating room, but she does. When your child has a problem, if you don't call her, and then it gets worse and you call her, you get yelled at for not calling her when you should have the first time.
The level and the dedication of excellence is second to none. No one in my life can fill her shoes.
I don't think I would be here today without her right now. She's always been there for my better interests. Whenever it's medical, social, I know we could always count on her.
She is truly the history of FD treatment. She's been there from the very beginning. She's ushered in every positive development for the FD community.
Because of her, children now get G-tubes immediately when they are diagnosed. Because of her, we have reduced the amount of times they go into the hospital with pneumonia. Because of her, they are living longer. Because of her, they are healthier. And for that, we are completely honored to have her in our life.
I hope they didn't break the mold when she was made, because we would like her to be able to live forever, because her contributions have been so enormous to all of our families.
When I think of Dr. Axelrod, I think of someone who is completely selfless and is willing and asks you, in fact, to wake her up, to call her back in an hour, and then the following hour, and the following hour, until your child is stable, until you're secure.
I can't imagine not having someone like Felicia to rely on for information and support when it comes to this crazy disease, and she is always there.
Many times she said, just bring your son to the hospital, I'll meet you there. And until we got there, it was very, very nervous, and a lot of tension, and then you hear her walking down the hall with her heels.
And you know that the best dressed, classiest doctor in the hospital is coming to help you.
My mom called her and she rushed over in her fur coat and Prada bag with all her fancy medical equipment.
She looked stunning.
Oh, and such fantastic taste in shoes. This woman has definitely got a lot going on.
Actually, we never saw her with flat shoes.
That distinctive clip-clop sound, and right away you're feeling better. You're feeling relief is on the way.
Dr. Axelrod is not just a doctor. She's a family member who happens to be a doctor.
She's very huggable because she's been with us for so long, and it's not like regular doctors where you only visit them for once every year, but like you visit her so often, you make a relationship with her.
I think Dr. Axelrod is a very nice and caring person, and she knows how to take care of every FD kid.
Nothing is the same. Every child is different, and she understands those intricacies and the differences of all of the FD families and children.
And she said, we're going to be seeing a lot of each other in the future. As time went on, I realized that those are probably the most comforting words I've ever heard in my life, because I don't know what we would do if it wasn't for Dr. Axelrod.
With her, we know that everything won't be perfect, but we know that we have a strong partner. We know that we can face the future with confidence that we'll do the best we can possibly do for our child.
I just can't picture my life without Dr. Axelrod. She's just such an amazing doctor.
And let me tell you something, my son wouldn't be here if it wasn't for her.
She clearly knows that it's just a big human enterprise to keep everybody going and give them the support that they need at every level.
She's got a wonderful heart, and my whole family has been so lucky that we've been led into that heart and that we have her in our life.
I'm very grateful to have her, and I can't believe she's been doing it for 40 years. It seems just yesterday when I met her, and I'm internally grateful for everything she did.
You're an amazing person, and we're here all to pay tribute to you today.
We love her. She's part of our family, as I'm sure all of the others. And congratulations for your 40 years.